What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So as we know, the Damian Lillard and Trailblazers standoff is still going. He has not been traded yet, and he just recently unfollowed the Blazers on Instagram, or at least that's been discovered. And we're just all sitting here wondering, when is it going to happen, or is it going to happen? But instead of wondering about that, I actually wanted to go back in time. Now, a long time ago, I did a video where I rebuilt my dream offseason for the Portland Trailblazers, and that was building around Dame. I kind of want to do that same concept today, but in the way of trading away Dame. So I feel like this offseason could have been handled way better, and I'll describe that in a second. But the Blazers could be sitting really pretty, better than they already are for the rebuild going forward, and I'll show you why. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and do this Portland Trailblazers rebuild on how they should have handled this offseason. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like in this one and subscribe if you are new to this channel. As always, greatly appreciated. We're actually on the road to 40,000 subs, so your subscription to help us out with that goal would be awesome. So thank you so much for that. But the one problem I have with Joe Cronin and the Blazers, if they wanted to go the trading Damian Lillard route, why on earth did you think drafting Scoot Henderson was going to not lead to where we're at right now? I just don't get it. You promised the man you'd get him veteran help when he sat out for you guys, and then you just draft his replacement. You had to know that was going to upset him. So if they would have just been like, okay, we're going to go this direction, we're not going to trade this pick, maybe we should just trade Damian Lillard. But instead, they were like shutting down all phone calls. It makes no sense to me, because now we're at this point where the Blazers might have to take pennies on the dollar for Dame, because obviously I don't need to go in detail on why. It's just a whole mess right now, because there's not a bunch of teams interested, because obviously Dame only wants Miami. So here's how the Blazers could look if they would have handled things a lot differently, on how I would have handled it if I did want to go the direction of drafting Scoot and trading away Damian Lillard. So this is how I would have done it. I would have worked quietly with the Miami Heat about a Damian Lillard trade. Let's make Dame happy. Let's send him to where he wants to go. But Miami, since, obviously the agent stuff hasn't come out yet, there's no Dame only wants Miami. Miami would be more, willing to offer whatever it takes to get him, because there's none of that yet. So basically, this is how the team could look, and I'll explain in a second. So obviously, Anthony Simon's still here. They re-signed Jeremy Grant. You don't want to lose the asset for nothing. I get that. You draft Scoot, obviously, with the 3rd overall pick. Ben Simmons, Kyle Lowry come over from the 3-team trade and that Damian Lillard trade. Cameron Whitmore on the Blazers. You might be wondering, how does that happen? Well, I'll tell you why, because you may know. But as we know, Cameron Whitmore fell in the draft, and he actually went past Miami's pick at pick 18. He obviously went like 20th overall to the Houston Rockets. Well, if you were the Blazers and you made a trade with the Miami Heat on draft night, you could be sitting there with the 18th overall pick and telling the Miami Heat, hey, draft Cameron Whitmore. And you could have a 19-year-old Cameron Whitmore with Scoot Henderson and Shaedon Sharpe for the foreseeable future. How awesome would that have been? It doesn't stop there, though. I don't love what they did with the 22nd. I forget what pick. 22nd, 23rd overall pick. I believe it was 23rd. But maybe it was 22nd. I literally can't remember. One of those two picks. I don't like that they drafted Chris Murray. I think that Chris Murray was a guy that should have went to a team that's ready to win now. Maybe he goes one pick further to the Sacramento Kings to join his brother. I think that would have made a lot more sense. Instead of drafting Chris Murray, you draft his team, or Scoot's teammate in the G League, and that's Leonard Miller. He fell all the way to the 2nd round. Leonard Miller on the Blazers with Scoot would have been absolutely amazing, and you're looking at this rebuild much more differently. And of course, you still get Nikola Jovic, all the Miami picks, and you get an extra pick from Tyler Hero getting rerouted to Brooklyn. So this is what you could be looking at if you just handled it so much differently. This is something that could have been possible. I'm not saying that it would have happened, but this was definitely possible if they just stopped trying to win a PR battle and blame Damian Lillard for all the problems, when you could have just chosen a freaking direction. But now we're stuck at where we're at right now. So we're just going to live in the hypothetical dreamland of 2K on how this rebuild could look, instead of what it's going to look like when, everything is all said and done. So let's get straight into the season with what we got. Cameron Whitmore is a Blazer. How awesome would that have been? So this is what you could look like going into the season. You have Scoot Henderson, Anthony Simons in the backcourt with Cameron Whitmore, and then Jeremy Grant, Ben Simmons at your 4 and 5 spot. Now, obviously, you could play like Cameron Whitmore and Shaedon Sharpe at the 2 forward spots, but you have Grant right now, so he definitely has to start with how much he's getting paid. You could argue that we need to throw Sharpe out there over Cameron Whitmore. Maybe that is the case, and I tend to agree with that, so I am actually going to go ahead and throw Sharpe in the starting lineup instead of Cameron Whitmore. But I do want to eventually get Cameron Whitmore in the starting lineup. If that means trading Simons, I will do it, I guess. But we'll see. I'm going to throw Cameron Whitmore, though, as many minutes as possible because I want him to be really successful here, obviously. So we're going to do something like that. And, of course, one thing I forgot to mention, the Blazers actually signed a big man, Moses Brown, so they finally got some size. Nikola Jovic is out of the rotation right now. I'd actually much rather play him over Moses Brown. And unfortunately, you still have Ryan Rupert and Leonard Miller out of the rotation. Well, what we can do with them, of course, is send them both to the G League for this first season, and they can go wreak havoc in the G League. So we're going to do that. So we're also going to move Ryan Rupert to small forward as well. So I'm going to do that really quick. So we'll go with that. So Rupert is going to go to small forward. Leonard Miller and Rupert can go beast it up in the G League, and then we can, have them hopefully be parts of the rotation next year. So let's go mess with them shot tendencies because this is a nice little cheat code that I've been taught in the comment section. So shout out to y'all for that. So I'm going to push Rupert up to like a 95 shot tendency and Leonard Miller up to like a 90 whatever shot tendency as well. And they go play for the Rip City Remix, which is now the Blazers G League team. But we're going to go ahead, simulate year number 1 with this team. Of course, the big thing is maybe stopping the trade deadline to trade Jeremy Grant away because I'd rather be in the lottery than make the playoffs this year. And Jeremy Grant would help us more make the playoffs than tank. But, obviously Jeremy Grant's been part of tanking teams in the past like Detroit. We'll just kind of see what happens. I'll see you guys either at the deadline or at the end of year 1. If we stop the trade deadline, we're definitely trading away Jeremy Grant, but we'll just kind of see when we cross that bridge. So we are at the trade deadline, and I really couldn't think of a team with a good contract to trade for Jeremy Grant. The one team I did land on was Mike Conley and the Timberwolves. If I can just get like a first-round pick, get off Jeremy Grant's contract, I can live with that and feel pretty good. So I'm going to offer Jeremy Grant over to the Timberwolves for Conley in a first and see what they say. They do agree, so we get off Jeremy Grant's contract entirely. We get a first-round pick. That's what I could have wanted, and that's what I dreamed of. So we'll take it each and every day out of the week. So Jeremy Grant is officially gone, which could lead to more Cameron Whitmore minutes, but he's actually healthy right now. Ben Simmons is hurt, but Moses Brown's right at the 5. I guess there's a little will start. Technically speaking, we could have Cameron Whitmore out there at the 4, but he's not really power forward size. He's like 6'7". If we moved him there, does he go up? He stays the same. So we could technically have Scoot, Simon, Sharp, and Whitmore all start, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if it could work going forward, but we'll do it. Let's give Cameron Whitmore his minute. We're not trying to win this year anyway, so let's just play the 4 guys that are part of the future. Again, we could trade Simons maybe down the line, but yeah, let's go ahead and roll with Cameron Whitmore as a 4 for the rest of the season. As Jeremy Grant, we got rid of him. That's what we wanted to accomplish, to start things. First step is accomplished. So at the end of year 1, James Harden, actually in a Philly uniform, which is very ironic, wins MVP. Victor Wembanyama is your rookie of the year. Christian Wood, 6th man on the Cleveland Cavaliers, so he signs with the Cavs. Chet Holmgren, defensive player, and Desmond Bane, most improved, 30 points per game. So shout out to Desmond Bane. Jenkins, coach of the year. By the way, if there's any other teams we could redo their offseason, I'm definitely down. I don't know if there really is a bunch of teams for that, but if there's a market for it and you guys want to see it, then we'll keep doing these videos because this one was a fun one to think about, man. How things could have been different if the Blazers would have just chosen a direction this offseason and not try to keep playing both timelines. But just incompetence. But Damian Lillard makes All-NBA second team on the Miami Heat, and they are the 6th seed in the East. So obviously there's still a fight over there. But hey, we're not in the playoffs, which is amazing. I wanted to be in the lottery. We had 21 from Anthony Simons, 20 from Scoot. You had 14 from Shaden Sharp, 13 from Cameron Whitmore, 9 from Kyle Lowry, 9 from Conley, and then 9 from Nasir Little. Obviously, we're not bringing back Conley or Kyle Lowry in the offseason, but they were just, salaries that we got in trades this, in the offseason and then at the deadline. So let's see who wins the championship, though. Miami's going to make it past the Cavs, and they lose to the Celtics in round 2. You got Grizzlies and Celtics in the finals, as you're going to have the Grizzlies go on to win the championship. So I'm curious to see what our odds are as Chris Paul retires on the Warriors. But what are our draft lottery odds? What are we projected? So we are projected pick number 3. So we're projected a top 3 pick. You know how amazing it would be if we got a top 3 pick, but we fell to 4. So we still have a top 4 pick, and then we got Miami's 20th overall pick. So we got 2 firsts in this draft. Spurs have the number 1 overall pick. So we'll just draft whatever's at the 4th overall pick, which falls to us. And then obviously the next draft is the Cooper Flag draft, which would be extraordinary if we could add Cooper Flag to this team somehow. That would be amazing, because then you could have maybe obviously Sharp and Scoot in the backcourt with Cameron Whitmore, and then you add Cooper Flag at that 4 spot, and then whatever center we find. Man, how amazing would that be? We just gotta see if we can accomplish that. So if we can find a guard guru, which we do finally, I'm gonna go Leroy Moreland. And then Mike Budenholzer, I guess, is on my staff. I said always decline, but he still goes over there anyway. So let's go ahead and find a shot doctor to fill his spot. And we should be good to go into the draft if I can find one. And there's one. We got Jameson here. So I'll go with Jameson. I will see you guys Actually, we're just going to go to draft night. I don't know why I'm saying that. So, on draft night, I don't think there's any trade I'm trying to make. Ben Simmons contract, like, he may have played decently well this year. He averaged 3 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals. I don't know if anyone's, like, signing up to trade for Ben Simmons contract. I mean, it is an expiring contract, so if there's, like, some bad salaries out there and we take, like, a first back, we could do something like that. So, let's see if that is, you know, makes sense anywhere. It's like Rozier, John Collins. Is there any bad, you know, Josh Hart's not really a bad we can get LeBron James. Like, what on earth am I looking at? Clowney, Dorian Finney-Smith, Andrew Nembhard, McCollum, and Larry Nance. Bojan Bagley. I'm sure they're, like, I guess if the Rockets want to get Fred VanVleet's contract, but his contract isn't that bad. Gobert, too. And then, yeah, so we're not going to worry about it. We're going to just keep Ben Simmons. We're not in a rush. So, number 1 is going to go Isaiah Collier to the Spurs. They find their point guard with Mr. Victor Wembanyama. I'm kind of hoping Ware is here. Buzelis goes number 2, and then we are number 3, I should say. But we could take Ron Holland. We could take DJ Wagner. I don't think we take DJ Wagner, but we could go Aaron Bradshaw, Alex Sarr. I know Xavier Booker is here somewhere as well. But I think Ron Holland should be the pick, right? I think that's the one that makes the most sense. We can play him at the 4 spot or whatever. Dylan Mitchell also going to make some sense. But I think I am going to go ahead and take Ron Holland here. So we're going to take Ron Holland with this 4th overall pick. Welcome him to the Blazers. So I love that selection. And we had a 20th overall pick, of course. Mike Williams this year. KJ Evans. And we should probably be adding more size. So like a 6'10 KJ Evans makes sense to me. So welcome to the Blazers, my friends. So we walk away with Ron Holland in this draft. And then at pick number 20, we got KJ Evans. So welcome in. And then we're going to sign. And then we got a overseas second rounder, which I'll go ahead and sign. So Ryan Repair, Leonard Miller, of course, we're going to accept both of them. I want them to hopefully play this year for us. I'm hoping they just go up like crazy from the G League. We'll see if that works out for us. Moses Brown, a free agent. I wouldn't mind bringing him back, but I'm not like going to die if he doesn't come back. So free agency, Conley, of course, we're not bringing back. And then I think we're probably not going to be going in free agency too much unless if there's just a no-brainer there. But we have Scoot, Keon Johnson, Simons. We have Ron Holland, Shaden Sharp, Matisse Thybulle, Ryan Repair. So I think I do also want to move on from Thybulle. He's a fine veteran presence, but now that we have some other guys that deserve minutes, it might be in our best interest to move on from him. And then there's some other guys. So we have a lot of forwards now, which is great because we've always had that problem. But we need a center. So I wouldn't mind signing another young center if there is one available to us. So if there's like a young center to take like a chance on, like a Zeke Naji could make, or a Jalen Williams this year. Pressure Chua could make some sense. Tony Bradley, no. Sean Taylor, don't know who that is. Although, rest in peace, Sean Taylor on the Commanders. But obviously, he didn't play for them. He played for the Redskins. But I don't really... I mean, we could go like Mo Bamba. I saw him. Zeke Naji, 23 years old still. Xavier Tillman could kind of be interesting. 6'7", though. So I'd probably want some more size. Drummond, Isaiah Hartenstein. I think I'm going to go... Zeke Naji's only 6'9", though. So I kind of want some size in this scenario. I'm going to go Mo Bamba for a couple years as a backup. Why not? We'll sign Mo Bamba, and we'll also try to get Moses Brown back as well as a third center. So we'll sign Mo Bamba, and then I kind of want to see if I can move on from Thybulle. I think we could maybe trade him to the Mavericks since obviously it sounded like he wanted to go there. At least that's how his agent made it sound. So let's see if the Mavericks offer me anything for Mr. Thybulle. They do not, so I'll see if maybe I can make a trade. So I would love to move on from Thybulle to open up minutes for some of our young guys. So as much as I hate to do it, I said I was going to trade Thybulle, but there wasn't really a trade that made sense. I think we're going to go ahead and move on from Anthony Simons already. I don't love doing it, but I'm going to try to get 3 firsts for him. They're kind of... I don't know. I just feel like the Jet... I don't know if he's worth 3 firsts. He probably isn't, to be honest, but this is what I'm going to try to get for him and see what they say. So Simons for 3 firsts, and the Jazz need themselves a point guard for the future anyway, so I think he makes a lot of sense in Utah. They want a first-round pick. They're going to throw me Omer Yurtseven as another big 2028 unprotected. I don't even think... Yeah, I'm not going to do that, but let's say... Maybe it's 2 firsts. Let's say it's 2 firsts for Simons. They agree. So we walk away with 2 first-round picks for Anthony Simons, and the picks may not even be that good, but that's just going to open up things a lot more, and it's going to make the team make a lot more sense, which is why we did that trade. So obviously Scoot, and then we're going to move Thybulle to the backup 2, so we're going to have him backup Shaden Sharp. So it's going to have Scoot, Keon Johnson, Shaden Sharp, Thybulle, Cameron Whitmore, Ryan Repair, hopefully, and then Ron Holland, Nasir Little moved to 3, Jovic, Jabari Walker, Leonard Miller. We'll just kind of see who kind of blossoms the most, and then we're going to get Moses Brown back as well, I believe, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, I think that's how we're going to handle this going forward. We're obviously opened up a lot more minutes with Scoot, or with Simons being gone, and now Scoot and Sharp can be the future of the team. And I love Anthony Simons, but not sure what's going to happen with him going forward. But player progression, this is where I'm kind of hoping like Leonard Miller and Ryan Repair in the G League just absolutely just came up like crazy. Do I get that lucky though? So they are both gonna, so Repair's up 3 and so is Leonard Miller. So they both go up 3. We may send them to the G League again because I don't know, it just might make more sense to keep doing it, just keep getting them as good as possible. Scoot goes up. Sharp is only up 1 overall, which really sucks. I think he should develop more than that, but it's all good. And then we still need to find our center of the future because Ben Simmons is obviously not going to be it. So I think in next year's, Scoot gets hurt in the summer league again, which sucks, but obviously he'll be back for the regular season. So yeah, and then Ron Holland gets hurt. But we need to find our center of the future still, which we will be looking for. But I'm off to a good start, I think. I think I really like it. We got Ron Holland, drafted KJ Evans as well. I'm feeling pretty good about what we're looking like for the future for this Blazers squad. And then obviously the next draft class could be really good with Cooper Flag in it. So perimeter centric, I mean, I don't think we should be running perimeter centric, or I mean, I'm fine with perimeter centric, but obviously I prefer defensive system being, defense. That's obviously not going to work. So here's what we're looking like going into year 2. So you're going to have Scoot Henderson, Shaedon Sharpe, Cameron Whitmore, Ron Holland. So these guys are the future of the team. These 4 guys right here. And then Ben Simmons, Nasir Little, Moses Brown, Nikola Jovic, Mo Bamba, Matisse Thybulle. So that leaves Leonard Miller, KJ Evans, and then Ryan Repair still all out of the rotation. So I think we go ahead and toss Mr. Leonard Miller and Ryan Repair back to the G League again. And I apologize for it, but you'll be back eventually. So now I might do it with KJ Evans. So let's go ahead and send Leonard Miller there, then Repair. And then can I send KJ Evans down there too? I cannot, but we'll just focus on Miller and Ryan Repair then. So I will see you guys at the end of year 2. I don't plan on stopping the trade deadline. I don't think there'll be any reason to. Maybe we take a jump. I highly doubt it. And then we could fire Billups, or we won't re-sign Billups in the offseason, get a really good head coach, and then we could really start to try to win next year. I think that's where we'll be, but we'll just kind of feel it out, see how things go this year. So at the end of the second season, Damian Lillard in a Miami Heat uniform wins MVP. Ron Holland wins Rookie of the Year, averaging 16 and 9. You love to see it. OG 6-man on the Magic, AD defensive player. Anthony Black, Moses Proved on the Magic as well. Joe Mazzulla, Coach of the Year, and Park is your executive. So Dame makes All-NBA first team representing the Miami Heat. Shout out to him for that. I can't imagine we have like Scoot, Sharp, or anything like that on here right now. But the main thing, and then obviously Ron Holland made an all-rookie first team. The main thing is finding our center this offseason. Who's going to be the center of the future? We almost actually made it into the play-in tournament, which is really cool. But if we take a look at the player stats, yeah, 27.5 from Scoot. Took a massive jump this year. 16 from Ron Holland, 16 from Cameron Whitmore, 15 from Shaedon Sharpe, 11 from Little, 10 from Moses Brown, and then 8 rebounds and almost a block as well. Jovic with 9, and then 7 from Mo Bamba, and then Keon Johnson with 5, 2 from Ben Simmons. Obviously, Ben Simmons is not the center of the future here for us. And then Thybulle, 2 points, not too much to write home about there. And then obviously, the main thing is hopefully Ryan Repair, Leonard Miller are absolutely ready to wreak havoc for us in our rotation next year. But let's go ahead and see how these playoffs go, and then we can go into the offseason looking for our center of the future. It's good to be in the lottery again, because maybe we can jump up in the lottery, but I doubt it. Our record was pretty close to being a play-in team as the Suns went on to win a championship. Kyle Lowry's retiring. He did not play for a team last year, it looks like, but let's see where our pick is projected. So it is projected to be the 7th overall pick, 6% chance of jumping up, and it is going to be the 8th overall pick. So is there and then we have the Cleveland pick from the Anthony Simons trade, which is the 27th overall pick. So not the best trade. Maybe we could trade Thybulle for the 1st overall pick to the Dallas Mavericks since they want him. I'm just kidding. But head coach, let's go get our head coach of the future. So Taylor Jenkins, I think that's going to be it. We also have Bobby Jackson, but Taylor Jenkins makes a lot of sense in my mind. Just kidding, we can't get him. So we get rejected. All right, who else? We got McDaniel. We got Bobby Jackson still here. I'm going to throw an absolute bag at him and hopefully get him to come here. So we get Bobby Jackson. Welcome to the team. He'll be our head coach of the future. Fred Hoiberg. Wow, I haven't seen that name in a while. He's going to come to the team as well. Then perimeter D coach. Let's see. We're going to get Fuller. So Abraham Fuller. So that should be a really good staff we just brought in. I think we made the playoffs next year, man. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that. As long as we can get a center this offseason. Is there a good center in this class, by the way? I actually don't know. Barris is here. I got him in the 10-year rebuild, so that would be a really good selection. But after that, it really falls off. I guess Javon Porter is here as well. Maybe we jump into the draft and see if he falls to us, and I would take him, and then I would still try to swing for a veteran as well to have him come off the bench. So let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can hit on Barris in the draft. We'll see. Ian Jackson goes 1. You have Nasir. Maybe Cooper Flag is in this draft class yet. Obviously, he reclassified. Harper, does Barris fall to us is the question. Trey Johnson, and he is going to fall to us at pick number 8. So we're going to go ahead, turn in the name Barris to be our brand new center. I am still going to try to get a veteran, like I said, and then we're going to have the Cleveland Cavaliers pick, and I'm going to go ahead and take Anton Watson with this pick. So welcome to the team. I might be using him in a trade, though. So we're going to be very happy about the Barris selection. Watson, he's only 68 overall, so I don't know if I'll get much value for him. You know what? Actually, yeah, we'll sign both of them. So Player options, Scoot, Sharp, Shaden Sharp, and or Scoot, Cameron Whitmore, Sharp, Jovic. We'll go ahead and, of course, accept all those. And then Leonard Miller, Jabari Walker, Keon Johnson, Repair. I know Repair and Leonard Miller are going to be mad at me because I kept sending them in the G League, but they should be ready to wreak havoc next year. Walker and then Keon Johnson. I mean, I like Jabari Walker. Keon Johnson, not as high on, but I wouldn't mind bringing them both back. So, Simmons, I'm not bringing him back. We're going to move on from him. But is there a good center in free agency? We could just maybe sign one. Got Okongwu, Wiseman. But yeah, I want to see if there's like a veteran center we could trade for right now. So I want to go ahead and try to be in the playoffs next year. So there's like Jarrett Allen or Robert Williams or something like that where we can get a good center on this team right now. Maybe go for Joel Embiid. Just kidding. But we're going to go find that, hopefully. So I'm trying to go all in on Jarrett Allen right now. I'm going to offer them Thibault, KJ Evans, Mo Bamba, and a first-round pick in order to get him. I'm hoping we can land him. That first-round pick comes from the Simons trade. Let's see what they say. They do agree. Just like that, we got Jarrett Allen on the Portland Trailblazers. He's going to be our center, and Barris can develop behind him. The Cavs also have to pay Evan Mobley this offseason, so it makes sense to move on for Jarrett Allen now. And he's been in trade rumors anyway as it is. So Jarrett Allen is going to be our 5 with Barris backing him up, which is great. So we have our future power forward, or sorry, backup. We have our future center behind Jarrett Allen, and then Jovic, Nasir Little. So I'm going to move Little to that 3 spot, and he'll play the backup 3 for us. And then we're going to, obviously bring back the guys in free agency. So Leonard Miller, and then obviously Ryan Repair, who was escaping me. And then we need to sign some guards, which usually the Blazers are fine at guard, but right now we need some. So Bones Highland, I saw Davion Mitchell, and that Davion Mitchell guard could be cool. We have Tyus Jones. Why did I say that was Cole Anthony? I have no idea. No, Cole Anthony was right there. I guess that's why I said that. Okay. Dennis Smith Jr., I wouldn't mind him as like a backup, or Killian Hayes asking for $20 million. That's crazy. Dennis Smith. Oh, we have so much cap space right now. Wow, I did not realize we had that much. You know what? Let's shoot for the moon on Davion Mitchell. I don't really need like a backup. I don't really need a starting point guard that can start. So Davion Mitchell, it wants me to renounce, Leonard Miller, Repair. I get that. I am going to renounce Ben Simmons, though. That makes all the sense in the world. So Davion Mitchell is our backup point guard. I love that first signing for us. And then shooting guard, I'm going to need as well. So Oubre, Suggs, Cameron Thomas, Karis LeVert, Zaire Williams. I mean, we could take a flyer on like Zaire Williams, but he's asking for a little too much for my liking. But he's still 23. You know what? Let's bring him in. We have all the money in the world. We'll go like 1+1 on him, and we can bring Zaire Williams in. And they match it. Wow, I should have offered more. I didn't realize they would match that. Okay, shooting guard. They didn't even realize he was restricted on top of that. But Quentin Grimes, that's a little too much for my liking. Cameron Thomas. Could have maybe been a similar guy, but I don't know. Do we want Cameron Thomas, or do we want to just go like sign a cheaper guy? Landry Shamet. I think I'll offer a similar kind of deal that I just offered. So we'll go 1+1 team option, or back, or sorry, it's here. What am I doing? Okay, so option. There it is. I don't know why I'm tripping. Okay, Cameron Thomas, can we get him? We can. So Cameron Thomas will be our backup shooting guard, and then I'll sign one more guard just to be on the safe side. And then I'm going to sign Dennis Smith still. So I'm going to sign Dennis Smith still. I think it's still nice to have a third guard or another guard just in case guys get hurt. And then the main thing is bringing back Mr. Miller and Repair. But obviously, they're pretty upset with me right now, but I still want to bring them back. So Leonard Miller, how much is he asking for? Obviously, we're going to go ahead and give this to him. So 3 years, or we'll go 4 years, because I think he's going to be really good. And then last but not least is Ryan Repair. So let's go ahead and find him. We can offer him a contract, and we should be good. And he's not even going to ask for that much. So we can get them back, Ryan Repair, and then Mr. Leonard Miller. So we got those guys locked up. Is there anything else we need to sign? So we have 3 guards, which is great. We have another guard. We have Cameron Whitmore, Nasir Little, Ryan Repair's depth, and we have Ron Holland, Jovic, Leonard Miller, and we have Jarrett Allen and Barris. So you could argue we could maybe get a third string center. We probably will real quick. I'll go. We could just bring Moses Brown back again, who's been playing for us. So yeah, let's go Moses Brown. He's 77 overall. Why not? So Moses Brown, bring him back, and then that will be our offseason. So Miller and Repair, I need you guys to just jump up like crazy. Bark Walker will be back as well. So is Keon Johnson. So we have, let's see. So we have Davion Mitchell up, Ron Holland up, Shaden Sharp up, and then Whitmore's up. Jarrett Allen is down. That sucks to see. And then Mr. Repair and Miller are 75. So it's not the worst in the world. They should crack the rotation this year. I guess we'll see. If not, I'm not going to send them to the G League again if they don't. So, but I think we could be a playoff team next year, man. I really do. I don't see why we can't be. So let's see. Let's load our draft class real quick, and then let's see what we're about to be looking at going in to next year, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good about the Jarrett Allen addition, Barris. And what more could you want? Okay, we have to cut 3 players. So I think I have an easy cut here. The first one is going to be Mr. Watson, who we just drafted, but yeah, I don't know if he'll really do anything for us. We actually have an upset Armin Trail. I don't know how to say his name. And then Mr. Keon Johnson can go as well. I never wanted him back that badly. So Power ranking's gonna last at 4th. So yeah, we went from just being like a decent whatever team to having a power ranking landing us at 4th. So I'm gonna move this also to a 7-second system because it looks like that'll be our best fit. And I think we should be a playoff team this year, man. If all things go well, I don't see why we can't be. So I'll move that in a second. Let's just take a look at what we're looking at. So rotationally, Scoot, Sharp, Cameron Whitmore, Ron Holland. I mean, that is a very good young starting 5. Or Jarrett Allen, and then Davion Mitchell, Barris, Cameron Thomas, Nikola Jovic, and that's a 9-man rotation. And you still have Leonard Miller and then Ryan Repair, who I wanted to get minutes really badly, but we just have so much depth right now. It's just not really there. So we're not gonna force it. We're not gonna force it. I could send him to the G League again though. Dude, why not? Let's do it. Oh, I didn't mean to release. Let's do it, man. They're not playing for us. Let's just send them to the G League. Let's just keep doing it. So I feel bad for doing it, but I mean, if they're not gonna play, we might as well just try to develop them into superstars, I guess. So let's go ahead and see how this 3rd season goes, and let's see if we can make the playoffs. I think we should be able to, but we'll see. So at the end of this 3rd season, not only did we make the playoffs, we got the 1st seed in the Western Conference. We take a look at the standings. We went 56-26 to get that 1st seed. Taking a look at the player stats, I mean, we've done a great job, developing and rebuilding this team, in my opinion. So I'm not too surprised by this. Cameron Thomas, 16 points, 15 from Cameron Whitmore, 17 from Ron Holland, 20 from Sharp, and then 27 from Scoot Henderson. So all around, things went very well. The Jarrett Allen trade was great. Barris off the bench. I mean, what more could you possibly want? So taking a look at the rotation with Davion Mitchell hurt, though. He's the only one that's hurt for us at the moment. Hopefully he'll be back soon. Repair and Leonard Miller are still very, very, very upset with me. Obviously, I keep sending them to the G League, but maybe we aren't going to need their services at all because maybe we win a championship this year. If not, though, they get to crack the rotation next year. So play the Kings in round 1. Let's go ahead and see how they do as they end up, see if we can beat them as they get Fred VanVleet in the offseason, looks like. We are going to go up 1-1, and we are going to beat them in 5. So take care of business there. We walked away with no injuries. Is Davion Mitchell back? He is still, it's 4 to 6 weeks. So actually, I don't know if he'll be back until the finals. So somebody current round against the Clippers. Let's see what they're looking like now. So they have James Harden, Oubre. So James Harden finally ended up a Clipper, but Paul George is no longer here. Somebody current round against the Clippers. Nikola Jovic gets hurt. He's back, though, and we are going to go up 3-2. Do we beat them in 6? No, going to a game 7. So game 7, they say give more minutes to Cameron Thomas. All right. Do they want to start Cameron Thomas? No. Mitchell is back, though, so he's actually playing. Let's go. All right. Game 7 in Portland. So let's see if we can take care of business here and go to the Western Conference Finals. That'd be amazing in this season. Close game relatively, but it looks like we're starting to run away with it, and we are going to beat the Clippers in Game 7, and we punch our ticket to the conference finals as we get to play the Memphis Grizzlies. We have John Morant, Smart, Bane, Jackson Clark, Jalen Suggs, and Tyus Jones. We beat them down 1-0. We even it up, though. Game 3, 2-1. Game 4, win it. No, down 3-1. Okay. 3-1 deficit, unfortunately, to the Grizzlies. Davion Mitchell is still hurt, unfortunately, but it's all good. Maybe we can come back from a 3-1 deficit. It's happened before. Maybe we can do it here with this Blazers squad. It looks like we're going to win Game 5, so that's a good start. And we are going to win Game 5. So 116 and 133. Now, can we win Game 6 to force a Game 7 is the big question. The Grizzlies are going to have the lead right now. We took it for a second, but they're starting to run. Oh, no, we take it back. Do we keep the lead, though, is the question. 10-point lead, and we are going to force a Game 7. So we are not going anywhere just yet. Game 7 in Portland, and we could be in business right now. So let's see if we can win this Game 7. We come back from 3-1 to tie it up. Don't let me down now. Grizzlies get off to a lead, but we take it back, and can we keep it is the question. And it looks like we might be going to the NBA Finals after the Grizzlies went up 3-1 on us. So just like that, Scoot Henderson is your Finals MVP for the Blazers, and now we get to play the Knicks. So they got Donovan Mitchell, but they lost Randall. Okay, is he hurt, actually? He is not. So they lost Brunson and Julius Randle. They still have RJ, and they brought in Donovan Mitchell, and they still have quickly. Baba Miller is their starting power forward, and they have a Koro. So to be honest with you, though, with no Randall and Brunson, I feel like we should be able to beat this team, but RJ, turns into a dog, and then quickly, I'm sure, is averaging I was about to say, he's probably averaging a decent amount for them. So I don't know, man. I feel like we're the better team as we're up 1-0. Maybe not. Davion Mitchell is fully healed, but that did not matter. Okay, Game 4. Jarrett Allen gets hurt, but hey, at least we have a good backup 5, so hopefully we'll be fine without him. But we got to even it up, man. We did not come this far just to lose to the Knicks, I hope. So it looks like they may have this one unless we come back to the very end. Okay, so we're going to go down 3-1. All right, we were just in this position. I am going to go run an 8-man rotation for this spot. Okay, Jarrett Allen is actually playing through the injury. There we go, man. Game 5 to go, try to come back 3-1 again. So the Knicks may have our number, which I don't know. I feel like we look much better than the Knicks, but you never really know. The game just loves what they love. So we are going to be in a close one, but we do win game 5. So do we do it again, man? Do we win game 6? Jarrett Allen is fully healed. Do we win game 6 and make this an interesting game 7? It's not looking like it unless crawl back in this game, which we're getting there. We're getting there. Can we do it? Yes. 114 and 111. Slow it down. Can we keep the lead and force this game 7? Wow. What a run this would be. 116 and 118. We got to jump in and complete this, bro. There's no way we did not just come back from this far just to slip up like this. All right. Shaden Sharp is free throw line, so we got to hit these. 18 points. Actually, you know what? I suck at free throws, so I'm going to let Shaden Sharp hit these real quick, and then maybe I'll jump in and play again. So let's let Shaden Sharp hit these free throws. Hopefully he makes both. He's going to make the first one. That's a good start. And then hopefully he makes the second one. So he is going to hit the second one. We got a tie ball game. Do I jump in or do I watch? I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in. I'm controlling my own destiny today, man. I'm feeling the confidence. I don't know. Hopefully it works out for me. We shall see. Can I switch scoot? I was about to say, can I switch the scoot? All right. So I'm going to try my hardest here. It may not work out for me, but at least I'm going to try. So go over the screen. It says quickly. It's trying to make something happen. I have Jarrett Allen. It's good defense. Get the rebound and we're off and running. Okay. We got the rebound. Let's just take our time. Let's go with Scoot, and we are going to just screen and roll. This is my bread and butter here, the easiest thing you can do in 2K. And we have Scoot Henderson for a wide open dunk down the lane, 120 to 118. All right, 26 points in the night. We just need to play good defense again. We did it last time. Now let them tie it up. All right, so let's see what Quickly decides to do this possession. I'm going to pass it to Donovan Mitchell, or are they going to just go through Quickly again? So I'm going to go over the screen once again. I'm there. Okay, so far, I think I'm feeling pretty good. Jarrett Allen with the block. We get the rebound. We do. We're off and running. I'm just going to slow it down. Let's go to Scoot. We could have maybe hit Jarrett Allen. But, hey, man, I'm feeling good right now. Can we go ahead? And I would go to Jarrett Allen in the corner, but obviously he's not really a shooter. All right, let's reset. Let's go with shit. All right, just get back. Damn, dude. 120 to 120. That was such a bad pass. All right, man. 120, 120. It's fine. Still a tie game. That just really sucks. I threw that away like that. I threw that possession away. All right, let's go to Scoot, though. We're going to go to Scoot, our best player, and let's see. All right, so they want to give it to Mr. Ron Holland, it looks like, but I'm just going to go with Scoot again. I have Mr. That's Cameron Whitmore. I could have shot that. I didn't know who that was, so I felt nervous about taking that. All right, man. This is... Okay, 10 seconds left. It's fine. You know what? I took all the clock down. That's what I wanted. So let's go screen and roll. All right, Scoot. I'm going to take you down. Can we get it? Yes, at the buzzer. And, oh, timeout Knicks. All right, 2 seconds. It's not the buzzer. 2 seconds left. 122 to 120. All right. I thought that was an and one for a second, but the Knicks called a timeout like immediately. All right. All we got to do is play good defense, and we're going to a game 7. That's all we need right now. So can we do it? Let's see. All right. So, RJ, do not make this, please. Oh, my goodness. I was in and out. We're moving on to game 7. Let's go. All right, here we go, man. Game 7. They want to give minutes to whoever. I don't care, man. I just want to complete this 3-1 comeback 2 times in a row. That would be so amazing. In Portland, please do it. Let's go. We did not come this far just to lose like that. All right, so close game relatively. Bro, are we going to lose to the Knicks like that? No way. Get back in the game. Oh, okay, 10-point lead. We're not done yet. Get back in the game. Do we literally just come back from 3-1 just to... Okay, hold on. Still time. Make it close. Okay, we're in it. 126, 127. Jumping back in again. Let's go. The comeback is real. 126 to 127. We have the ball. I can do it again. Can you imagine if I could do it twice in a row? You guys know my gameplay is usually atrocious, and I'm not saying what I just did was better than usual, but at least I won the game, right? I'm going right back. Actually, we got Davion Mitchell in the corner, but the release was too slow, unfortunately. All right, that's fine. You know what? I'll take that shot each and every day. Let's see what, I don't know. Oh, this is Boba Miller, right? I don't like this coverage right now with Scoot on him, but let's see. I'm going to go switch to Ron Holland, Davion Mitchell on Donovan Mitchell, so that's interesting. It wants me to go under the screen. I disagree with that entirely. They're going to go to Boba Miller. I don't know how good his shooting is, but it's going to be in and out, so we still have a chance to take the lead. We're going with Cameron Thomas. I'm going to go Ron Holland here. Just take it down, maybe? No, we have Jarrett Allen cutting, and please put that in, Jarrett Allen. Let's go. Boom. 128 to 127. That's what I love to see. We got the lead. All right, man. This is for our championship. Davion Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell. We do this, man. We just got to stop Donovan Mitchell from scoring. Easier said than done. Go under the screen. Again, I totally disagree with that. Jarrett Allen is there. Almost got the block. Or not the block, the steal, I should have said. But, all right, so the Knicks go up. It's fine. They got plenty of time. They got a 1-point lead. Jarrett Allen, give me another screen. This has been working. So, I actually have Cameron Thomas in the corner. Slower release. Oh, I still made it. I still made it. Early release, but you know what? That was a big 3. Cameron Thomas, I love you. I freaking love you for making that because I thought I missed that. I am so bad at the jump shooting in this game, man. I did not play it enough. I only play when I jump in. So, all right, let's see what Mitchell. Okay, we got Sharp out here now. Oh, we almost got a steal. That would have been absolutely amazing. He's going to pass it. That good defense. Quickly and 1. Or Davion, or yeah, quickly and 1. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Okay. We almost got the steal. Does he miss it? Does he miss it? He does. He misses it. Rebound. Let's go. Tie ball game. No pressure here. Okay. I was about to say, was that about to be a bad pass? All right. Let's reset. They took Scoot off the floor, which is kind of weird in my opinion. I don't know why we're taking Scoot off the floor. But I'm going to go screen and roll Ron Holland. And he... How did he smoke that layup? What on earth was... Bro, how on earth did he... Block from Jared. Oh, we got the rebound. We're going. Okay. Sharp, please. Sharp. Please shoot this. Why can you not shoot? I was trying to shoot it, and he kept doing, like, freaking step back, bro. I don't know if I should have passed it to Sharp there. Can we get Scoot in the game, please? We're going to overtime. All right, here we go. Simcasting overtime. Let's see if we can win this game in overtime, and you're not even going to need me here. So we've done a good enough job to force overtime, so I guess I'll take that as we have a 6-point lead. It's looking good for us, boys. All right, 137 and 141. Okay, all right, we're in a close one now. 42 seconds left. I'm going to jump in and take care of the rest. So, why can I not see where I'm going to be going with this ball? What is going on? Okay, there, it finally pops up. All right, so why is the prompts not popping up right now? Whatever. That's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So, Ron Holland. Actually, if I would have known what button that was, it's not popping up for me right now, bro. If I would have known what button that was in the corner, I would have hit that. So annoying. Jared Allen, good defense. We get it. Let's go. We're fine. All right, they're going to foul me. Do I just let... Dude, you know what? I might be cheese for this, but I'm doing it. Cameron Thomas hit these free throws, please. All right, he's going to make it 139, 142, 3-point lead. Bro, it was not showing me what... Like, I was trying to click, you know, what button to pass, and it was not popping up. It must have been a glitch. It wasn't even showing me who I was passing it to. All right. 143 to 139. 4-point lead right now, bro. I've been recording for 53 minutes, and we're literally in it, man. We're in it, bro. Okay, so right now I'm not. I'm going to jump back in. I think I've played good enough defense that I trust myself to jump in at this point. So, all right, let's see if I can get a stop here. They're going to try to go Donovan Mitchell, obviously. They're going to go to RJ. Okay, they go quickly in the corner instead. He goes out of bounds, bro. Wow. That's amazing. All right, I'm going to Scoot. Obviously all day. They're going to foul me. And again, guys, I might be cheese for this, but I'm going to let the CPU take them free throws and win it for me. So Scoot, hit them free throws, baby. 139 to 144. Love it. The Knicks do have one more timeout, and we are going to be up 6 with 20 seconds left. I mean, the odds of blowing a 6-point lead with 20 seconds left is pretty slim, right? I think we're in a good spot, hopefully anyway. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Let's see what happens. So, the New York Knicks, let's see what they decide to do. They are... Actually, I'm playing this. Why am I watching? I'm playing right now. Okay, Donovan Mitchell's got the ball. I got Shaedon Sharp. I'm not letting Mitchell score here. Jared Allen could have blocked it. 16 seconds left. We're going to go Shaedon Sharp on this inbound. Yeah, we're just going to hit him right here. They're going to foul me again. Do I trust myself to hit these free throws? You know what? I gotta trust myself. We're going to hit these free throws right here. So, Shaedon Sharp. First one. Yeah, there was a reason why I was not shooting. Okay, second one. Okay, make the second one. That's fine. Make the second one. First one didn't go in. That's fine. All right, let's see if we can get a stop here, and then we should be winning a championship. This is taking way too long, but you know what? Come, Donovan Mitchell. He's in and out, dude. Thank the Lord. I thought for sure that was about to go in. Okay, all I gotta do is hit one of these, and we should be good, to be honest. So, Scoot, first one, it's gonna make it in. So, first free throw goes in, then second free throw. Let's see if we can hit it. And we missed it. That's okay, though. We only needed one. So, Bob Miller's going to take it down. He's obviously going to hoist up a 3. They almost got backcourt with quickly for 3. We're there. And just like that, boys, 3-1 comeback in the conference finals and then in the NBA finals. And we just won the Portland Trailblazers a championship. What it could have been. Cameron Whitmore, Shaedon Sharp, and Scoot Henderson to start this rebuild. It literally could have been that, man. You know how happy I would have been if, you know, I wanted to build around Dame, like I said. So I won't pretend like I didn't want that. But if you were going to go in this direction, this is what I would have done and what we should have done. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll let you watch the rest of the championship celebration. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.